They say these athletes should avoid creatine.
They're players. Creatine cannot fix.
Is creatine bad for you? Does it cause hair loss, damage your kidneys, and increase fat mass? Or is it effective at increasing muscle mass and improving general health? The very short answer is creatine is one of your friends if you take it properly. And if you watch this video, you'll understand why I'm saying that. So the first question is, what is creatine? Well, it's not a protein and definitely not a hormone. It's just a simple organic compound produced naturally in your body and can be obtained from outside sources like meats or supplementation in our case. 95% of the body creatine is found in your muscles, while the rest is distributed in the brain, liver, and kidneys. When you work out, your muscles contract. This contraction requires energy. Let me explain you. Inside your muscles, there are molecules called ATP. When this breaks, energy is released. And this energy is used to contract your muscles. However, to release more energy, this has to go back here. But this cannot go back here alone. It needs some help. Where does this help come from? It comes from creatine. Back to the muscle.
Okay.
When you ingest creatine, creatine is absorbed by your muscles. And inside the muscle, there is another guy called creatine kinase. What does creatine kinase do? Gives the phosphate, this P, to creatine to form phosphocreatine. Now, this phosphocreatine is our guy because he's able to give the phosphate group back to this to form more ATP. And that means more energy.
Bald.
Bald. Does creatine make you bald? This connection between creatine and baldness stems from a study in 2009 where rugby players who supplemented with creatine experienced an increase in hormone called DHT, which have been linked to some occurrences of hair loss. DHT is a metabolite of testosterone. In simple words, so let's imagine that we have testosterone on this hand and DHT on the other hand. So when the testosterone levels increase, the excess is converted to DHT, which means that the DHT levels will increase while the testosterone levels will decrease to maintain the internal balance. And that increase in the DHT levels is linked to hair loss. As a result, 12 studies have investigated the effect of creatine on testosterone. 2 studies reported small, physiologically insignificant increases in total testosterone, while the remaining 10 studies reported no change in testosterone concentrations. Bear in mind that the rugby study has not been replicated since, and exercise alone can affect testosterone levels. So, the research concluded that creatine supplementation does not increase total testosterone, free testosterone, DHT, or cause hair loss or baldness. The other question is, does creatine damage your kidneys? Well, creatine in the muscles is degraded to creatinine, which is then transferred to the blood and excreted in the urine. There is an unsupported claim that if the kidneys are forced to filter high level of creatinine, some sort of kidney damage will occur, but this is unlikely according to research. That doesn't mean that you can have creatine for lunch, breakfast, or dinner. I don't know why I put them in different order, but
whatever.
Stick to the recommended doses that I'll be talking about later in the video. Also, if you've got any kidney problems, make sure to consult your doctor before taking any supplements, including creatine. The third question is, does creatine increase body fat? The answer is no. So when you supplement on creatine, you might experience some weight gain. And this is due to the fact that creatine is an osmotically active substance, which means as it goes to the muscles, it draws water with it, which means your muscles will have more water than usual, which explains the weight gain that you might experience. If you've reached that far, this means that you are a very loyal subscriber. And that means that you're gonna drop me a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and maybe share. Maybe not. Like, it's up to you.
But like definitely a like.
Now, how to start using creatine? Well, you have two options that lead to the same results but at different paces. The first one is by following a loading protocol. By taking 20 to 25 grams every day for 5 to 7 days, but make sure to space them out throughout the day. Followed by maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams a day. The second option is to follow a daily maintenance protocol by taking 3 to 5 grams a day for 28 days to saturate the muscles. Some people think that the more, the merrier. But not in this case. If you take more creatine than that, it's not going to help you, because once your muscles are saturated, they're not going to take up any more creatine. And basically, you're just going to get the creatine from here, from there. To sum the whole video up, creatine is an organic compound used to increase total energy. It doesn't make you bald, it doesn't damage your kidneys if you are a good person and stick to the recommended doses. And it doesn't affect your body fat. You can either use a loading or daily maintenance protocols, and both lead to the same results. Personally, I've been taking creatine for the past 3 or 4 months, and I haven't had any problems since I've started taking it. And I actually can see the difference. My performance has really improved since I started taking it. I forgot to say that that was the end of the video. Don't forget to like and all of these things. Peace!